Good morning, boys and girls. In addition to reading Crenshaw today, I want to introduce you to someone special. His name is Louie. Oh, Louie's a little sleepy today. Yes, he is. So I thought you might enjoy seeing my puppy, although he's not really a puppy anymore. And Louie is a King Charles Cavalier, and I've got to spend a lot of time with him lately. We've been cuddling a lot. So he's going to listen to our story too today. Okay. All right, Louie, be good. He might get off my lap while I start to read, but that's okay. Yep, there he goes. Bye, Louie. Okay, chapter 43 is really short, so I'll do 2 chapters today. About an hour later, our landlord came by our apartment. He had an envelope in his hand. He hugged my mom and shook my dad's hand and said he wished things could be different. I knew what the paper was because I could see the words at the top. It said, Final Eviction Notice. That's a pretty big word, boys and girls, the word eviction. Jackson says it means that we had to leave our apartment. My dad leaned against the wall. There wasn't anywhere to sit anymore. Kids, he said, looks like we're going to be taking a little drive. To Grandma's? Asked Robin. Not exactly, said my mom. She slammed a cupboard door shut. My dad knelt down next to Robin. He had to use his cane to keep steady. We have to move, baby, but it will be fun. You'll see. Robin's eyes bored into me. You told me it would be okay, Jax, she said. You lied. I didn't lie. I lied. This isn't Jackson's fault, Robin, my mom said. Don't blame him. Blame us. I didn't want to hear any more. I ran to my room. Crenshaw was lying on my bed. I sat next to him, and when I buried my head in his fur, he didn't object. He purred loudly. I cried a little, but not much. There wasn't any point. Once I read a book called Why Cats Purr and Other Feline Mysteries. Turns out nobody knows for sure why cats purr. It's surprising how much stuff adults don't know. And Jackson's right. We adults don't always have the answers, but we do try our best. All right, chapter 44. And guess what, boys and girls? Here's Crenshaw again. Okay, here we go. At 4 that afternoon, Marisol came to the door. She was wearing flip-flops and flowered pajamas. She had the Gouchers, Dachshunds, Frank, and Beans with her. Did you forget, she asked? You were supposed to meet me. I apologized and took Frank's leash. As we started down the sidewalk, I was surprised to see Crenshaw walking ahead of us. Not as surprised as I might have been a day or 2 ago. But still, there he was, gliding along on his hind legs, doing the occasional cartwheel or handstand. I didn't know how to tell Marisol why we were leaving. I'd never told her about our money problems, although she may have guessed by the way I didn't offer her anything to eat when she came over. Or by the way, my clothes were always a little too small. I wasn't lying exactly. It was more that I left out certain facts and focused on others. I didn't want to do it, of course. I liked facts, and so did Marisol. But sometimes facts were just too hard to share. I decided to tell Marisol something about a sick relative, about how we had to go take care of him, and how it was an all of a sudden kind of thing. But just as I started to speak, Crenshaw leaned close and whispered in my ear, The truth, Jackson. I squeezed my eyes shut and counted to 10, slowly. 10 seconds seemed like the right amount of time for me to stop being